Welcome back to Marston's Motors, and today I'm going to be working on the Nissan. I have got some parts for it, and I've got some work to do to get this thing driving again. So I'll let you guys get into that. Alrighty guys, today we are back on the Nissan. This lovely mess of a vehicle. So the problem is we have no clutch pedal whatsoever. So look up there, you can see there's this rod that goes into the master cylinder, the slave cylinder, whatever, that is pushing on this reservoir right here. And we have fluid, plenty of fluid, dark fluid though. That's okay. We'll change that another day. So you see this line goes all the way to the bottom. So we've got the bottom one over here. It comes into this block. This block has something else going right here. But it's also got this other one that goes right up and down, comes right over there, goes down, around, ties into a soft line down there, which loops around. There's the soft line right there. And then it goes into the slave cylinder right down there, which has a bunch of crud on it. We're going to take a look at that. Wow, this thing is dirty. So I don't think there's anything seized up in there. I think that master cylinder or slave cylinder just failed. So I'm going to order a new slave cylinder. We'll get to replacing that. Well, that's good. It kept water in it. So cooling system seems pretty good. Then I'd replace that nasty thing. Whatever the hell that you call that. 1985. Found the year finally. An 85 Nissan 720 pickup. Here's where it's leaking. Whatever that thing is right there. It's leaking pretty bad. I don't know what that is. But we'll probably find it on Rock Auto. What? We got it going? Hell yeah. Alrighty, so we have figured out there's a fuel leak. We figured out that it is the slave cylinder. So I am going to order a slave cylinder and figure out whatever that fuel thing is so that we can get that sucker on there. And in the meantime, I'm going to clean the sucker out like crazy because, oh my goodness. We got this fuel leak on here found out it's an inline exterior fuel pump right here. The hose clamp broke, so there's a non-existent hose clamp in there. So we're gonna fix it. There's the broken hose clamp. Now you gotta get the new hose clamp on it. Well, it's good to know that that was my leak. Oh my goodness. Alrighty. Well, we have got a new hose clamp on that hose, and I believe it stopped leaking. Let's get some brake cleaner and clean that off. Watch what this brake cleaner does to this ice. That was crazy. What even is that? Pretty sure that did it. I could be wrong. Let's turn the fuel pump on and see if it does anything. Watch that right there. Tell me if that leaks. Well, that pump's working and it's dry, so that's good. So that means that I fixed the leak. So a little bit of brake cleaner should start it, right? Say hi to the Trans Am of the past. Yeah, baby, I miss it. Definitely unhappy. Oh yeah, baby. Bone dry, baby. Now, on to the slave cylinder so we can drive it. Oh my goodness. Sorry about the weird looking thing. I'm just wearing a sweatshirt. But I've got some new mics and I'm super excited to try them out. What better way to try it out than working on the new project, baby? So right now we're going to be replacing the slave cylinder so that we can actually drive this thing. And then we're gonna get to clean it out. We just fished the fuel leak. Really happy about that. So now it starts up every time. It's not drained or anything. Doesn't need brake cleaner. Actually, let's see if it starts right now. Sounded like one cylinder wasn't getting fuel or one cylinder wasn't getting spark. until just now. But she runs great. I mean, that's the epitome of reliability right there. Throw a couple spark plugs in her, clean the carb, call her good. All right, let's get to work. Clutch dump on the socket. It worked. Bro, the clutch dumps are clutch. We're gonna be reusing the bolts, but we gotta get this fitting off. That's like a big ass like 17 or something. I'll be back. Oh. Well, I am going to get a little bit more comfortable under there and away from the big ass puddle. So this is how I move it. You put it in first, crank the starter, maybe a little bit more straight. Just like that. Leave it in gear. Call it a day. Oh yeah, baby. Well, that got me out of the water puddle. Now you're all the way back there. What did I... Are you kidding me? Bro, what? Are you serious? What? Oh my gosh, that is an old Verizon phone, bruh. Just stuck on the frame rail. Oh my gosh. I mean, this Verizon flip phone was sitting literally right there on this freaking frame or whatever. I pulled it off like that. All right, let's get back to work on this thing. We've got the old nasty one out. Hopefully this is the problem. If not, I don't know what is. Let's get the new one. Brake and clutch lines are always the hardest lines to start, I swear. Seems to line up good though. All right, boot is on. Clutch slave cylinders in place. Let's get to bleeding. Well, I put the slave cylinder on and I tried to bleed it for probably 20 minutes and I could not get anything out of the line. So that leads me to believe that the master cylinder up here is the culprit. So let's get to replacing that. Alrighty, we have got the old master cylinder right here and the new one right below it. We're gonna even out the adjustment on the rods so that we can toss this new one back in. I don't know if this is gonna be the problem or not, but we're gonna find out. Look at the sludge in there. Had to use my phone so I could focus it, but look at the freaking sludge in the master cylinder. Nice. All right, so here is the phone that we found on the Nissan. Here's also a Samsung battery we found on the Nissan that fits this phone. I'm about to plug it in and see if it does anything. So far we got nothing. Well, that's a bust. Well, I was able to bleed the master cylinder and get it all working again and driving. Here's me driving it back from work. Anyways, thank you guys for tuning in for this little project, this mini project of getting this thing going. And before we clean it out, we had to get it moving and mobile. So next video will be me cleaning this thing out, me and my family cleaning this nasty piece of junk out and all the junk and crap in there, mouse crap in there. Not fun. But if you guys like this kind of stuff, go check out my channel for more stuff like this, for more projects on motorcycles. I got diesel trucks, I got other stuff, Beamers, whatever you like. Go check out some of my older videos. There's got some pretty fun stuff on there. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video. And thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. I hope to see you guys in the next one. Bye.